talk will be watched. Well, we always get it done. Huh. Cam Newton be saying, welcome both in one. Well, we always get it done. Welcome sports talk will be watched. Well, we always get it done. Welcome both in one. Well, we always get it done. Welcome both in one. Well, we always get it done. Hey, shout out to Cam Newton, my dog. Hey, get ready to have a mid-afternoon, mid-evening. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, Eastern time. And at this time, I want to welcome you to Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm the host, Bernard Watts. Want to thank all of you for tuning in right now. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and always hit that bell notification. It's very important that you hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video at that time. All right? All right, my friends. Hey, I want to talk about Coach Prime and Deion Sanders and the Colorado football team this past 2024. Right? Talking about last year team. Not talking about this year team. Talking about last year team. How many NFL players that will get drafted on Colorado football team from 2024? Put it down in the chat. Start this broadcast off. Let me know down in the chat how many players will be drafted on draft day. Hear their name called on draft day in April from this past year from Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. Let me know down in how many players you think gonna get drafted. Me personally, I think 5 players from Colorado this past season will hear their name called on draft day. That's just my. That's just me. That's just me. All right, all right. What's up, deal wholesale? What's going on, boy? I know when you show up. I know I got to be on my game. Me and you don't agree on nothing. Maybe about one or two, but I appreciate you, dog. I really do. SB, what's going on? My dog. My dogs are here. But I'm trying to tell you. Now I know we got a lot of things in the news right now about Coach Prime. Jeanette Fox, what's going on? There she go with that 89. Oh man. Ooh, might as well take the whole team. I believe you on staff, Miss SB. I mean, Jeanette, I believe she on staff with Coach Prime. So I gotta watch what I say because she might be on staff, right? Check this out. Listen, I know a lot of things going on with Coach Prime, right? His name gonna surface by going to the Raiders, by going to Dallas Cowboy. He went on Good Morning America, but that's okay. That's all right. That's the name of the game. I keep trying to tell people, Coach Prime is a marketing genius. He did about 20 years, 10 to 15 to 20 years in media. So he know how to play media. And then again, I told you about a month ago, Coach Prime gonna wake up one morning and look around. Shadur gone, Travis gone, and also Shiloh gonna be gone. Well, that time has came. And he don't looked up. He been with those guys, those young men from since they was 10 years old, coaching them and playing the sport that he played, and that's football. Well, guess what? Coach Prime went on Good Morning America, $1 million worth of game, and said the only way I would consider, the key words are consider. The only way that I would consider coaching in the NFL at the next level is coaching my sons. Plural. That means both of them. That means both of them. Now, Jerry Jones heard that. He heard that. So guess what? He kicked the tires on him. He kicked the tires on him. He called Coach Prime and asked Coach Prime, probably, this just me talking. I don't know for sure. What would it take for you to come and coach my football team in the NFL? And that's the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sure Coach Prime gave him every avenue that he would consider coming coaching that team. Then the ball is in Jerry Jones. It's in Jerry Jones' hands right now. I'm sure he got to figure out a way to move up the draft, and he got to figure out what his role gonna be. I guarantee Coach Prime laid out detail for detail what it's gonna take for him to go coach in Dallas for the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. And it's in Jerry Jones. And now Coach Prime got to go back and deal with this right here. Colorado football team. Colorado football team in 2025. Because he got recruits coming in, he got players depending on him being there, and Jerry got to go deal with that. Got to go deal with that. Whatever Coach Prime told him, he got to go back and deal with. And I'm sure he gave him a deadline. And I'm thinking the deadline got to be at before spring practice. Before spring practice. Because it'll give his chance whoever want to leave Colorado to hit the transfer portal. That's just my take on that Dallas Cowboy thing. Could be wrong. Ain't nobody told me that. That's just my take. My opinion. Everybody got opinions. Now I don't want Coach Prime to leave, but hey, Coach Prime don't owe me now. Do he owe you something? Do he owe Colorado anything? I'm just trying to tell you, man. Like I told y'all Monday, you got to do what's make you happy. If you ain't happy, you're gonna make everybody around you miserable. So Coach Prime got to do what make him happy. I'm riding with Coach Prime. I'm gonna tell you right now, it don't matter where he go. He can come down here in my high school and coach. I'm right there with him. Miss Selma Johnson, my dog, finally showed up. What's going on? Miss Jeanette Fox done showed up. JJ Star Wars done showed up. Patrick Williams, what's going on, man? What's going on? Bears done showed up. Talking about some 2 to 12. PJ for me so far. Boy, y'all crazy, boy. TM, LP, what's going on? Appreciate you rocking with me. Jamie, McCoy, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Prime is officially an empty nester. Go to love it. Gotta love it for him. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you. Uh Bailey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Andre Mosley, Coach Prime to the Cowboys. Hey, man, y'all, you stop that, man. Coach Prime, good. So let's talk about the topic that I got going on right now. If you don't mind, hit that like button when you come in. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel when you come in. Hit the bell notification if you haven't hit the bell notification. I appreciate you for that. Like I say, Miss Fox said, Coach Prime is not leaving CU. Oh, I can't, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna wait and see. We hope not. We hope not, because we got a good team that's getting ready to come for the 2025, and I'm sure he's gonna add to it more when that spring portal hit. So, but right now, I want to know how many players from this 2024 class gonna get drafted in the NFL. That's what I want to know right now. Let me know down in the chat how many players you think they're going to get drafted. I say 5. Now, who got the first pick? Tennessee Titan. The Tennessee Titan is on the clock. The Tennessee Titan. Time will tell you right, Miss Johnson. Tennessee Titan is on the clock. Who do you think Tennessee Titan want as their number 1 draft pick? Who do you think, if they had to pick somebody off Colorado right now, who would they first pick be off Colorado? Who would they first pick be off Colorado? Would it be Shadul? Would it be Shiloh? Would it be Travis? Who would the Tennessee Titans draft right now? And they on the clock. Do they draft a quarterback in Shadul Sanders, or do they draft a all-around player, wide receiver, defensive back, special team player in Travis Hunter? Or do they want Shiloh? Who say Shiloh can't be number 1 pick? We don't know. I don't know that nigga. Could be BJ Green. Could be BJ Green. Who do y'all think? Who do y'all think will be Tennessee number 1 draft pick? Now, let's get back to the topic. How many players do you think Colorado will have be picked in this upcoming NFL draft? Well, when I looked at this thing, I got 5 players that I think they're gonna hear their name called. 5. Just 5. I got 5. I've got 5. The first player I think they're gonna be drafted by I mean any NFL team. Shadur Sanders, the quarterback for Colorado. These two past seasons for Colorado, Shadur probably been the best quarterback in college football. He have to deal. What's up, Lauren? What's going on? He have to deal with a lot of things as a offensive line that wasn't superb, that wasn't that good. Shadur, as a quarterback, took a lot of sacks, took a lot of hits. That letting me know how tough he is. Now, if I put a good offensive line behind Shadur, give him some 2 or 3 good wide receivers and a good coaching staff, Shadur can get me into the playoffs my first year if Tennessee was to draft him number 1. I'm just being straight with you. All they need is about 1 or 2 more wide receivers. Go with that wide receiver that from University of Georgia that went to the Falcons. Then he went to Jacksonville, and now he at Tennessee. I don't have his name wrote down. But if Shadur can get out there with a good offensive line and a decent defense, Shadur can take Tennessee to the playoff in 2025. Lauren said, I remember thought 5 they're going to draft, but I think it will be 8 or 10. God, dog, y'all think that many players gonna get drafted? Boy, wee. Yeah, boy, they might well draft the whole team, Lauren. But hey, I ain't gonna knock your opinion. That's your opinion. I know 5. I'm talking about getting drafted on draft day, not post draft. Cause I'll be with you on that right there on post draft. I'm talking about hearing their name called. Shadur Sanders is gonna be the first player that I think they're gonna hear his name called first. And I think Tennessee gonna be the team that do. This just me. This just me. This just me talking. Everybody got their own opinion, right? I think Shadur will be the number 1 draft picked on this NFL draft coming up in April in 2025 because they need a quarterback. Tennessee need a quarterback. A quarterback is the major part of any organization in pro football. You need a quarterback that's tough, dependable, and that you can count on. He got to be a leader, and Shadur is that dude. I think he's better than Cam Ward. It's just me. What's going on, Alan? I missed your show yesterday. This must be the new time slot, sir. Yeah, I'm just trying to leave things out. I'm still coming on at 8 o'clock tonight with the guys. When I got in, I said I was going to go in at 5 o'clock like I did last 2 days because the last show I did, I think it was what, yesterday? Was it yesterday? The day before. Y'all forgot when it was. The number still good. So I'm ready at 7,000 viewers. See, that's my best show I done did this year. And I'm trying again to see. I'm just looking at the numbers thing right now. I used to didn't be a number person, but now I'm a number person. I just want to see how it works because I might tweak it a little bit. That's all. That's why I'm here. But I'm telling y'all, I'm talking about Coach Prime. If Coach Prime can get at least 5 players drafted this year, it gonna do numbers of things for him in 2026. It just is. Because other players that's coming out of high school and looking at that going into the transfer portal, they looking at how many games you won, right? And how many players you send into the league. Then they look at the money part. Gonna be the order. I'm telling y'all, that's the order, y'all. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out now. Hey, it gonna depends. It gonna depend. Thank you, Miss John. Yesterday, it gonna depend. They looking at what's up, Sebo. Listen, it depends on how many games you win, how many players you put into the NFL, hear their name draft, and the money. That's the order. What a player is looking for. That's what I'm thinking. Now I could be wrong. right? I could be wrong. But check this out. If Coach Prime can get 5 players drafted in this upcoming draft, man, y'all ain't gonna be able to handle Coach Prime from following years if he stays. I had to throw that in there. We don't know if he's gonna stay or not. Jerry Jones is on his heels. And we ain't gonna know the April until he make that decision. But listen, hear me out, hear me out. Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. Cam Newton. Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, I'm always get it done. Hey, listen. Y'all listen, man. Shout out to Cam Newton, 4th and 1. Listen. If Coach Ryan can get 5 players drafted, 5, at least 5, he get 5 drafted into the NFL. Hear their name call. It's gonna be hard, but I think he can pull it off. I think he got some players that can pull this thing off. The first player I think gonna get drafted, like I said, it's gonna be Shador. Shador Sanders is a franchise quarterback. He's a franchise quarterback, y'all. He is. He's a franchise quarterback, and I think he can be the #1 pick in this upcoming draft. Right? All right. 2. Who the second player who I think that Coach Prime and his staff can get drafted, right? Travis Hunter, the unicorn. Travis Hunter is the best all-around player in the draft. He played offense. Probably, if you look at the best wide receiver coming out of college, to me, the best wide receiver coming out of college. I'd rather see Travis Hunter play wide receiver than defensive back. Because I know he's going to attack the ball at his highest point. The highest point is the ball at his reach his height, and he can reach up there and get it because he's a dog at it. He thinks anytime a quarterback throw the ball his way, he know it's here. That's why you see him barking on the sideline with Shador. Throw the ball up. I'm going to go get it. You can trust me. I'm going to catch that ball. I'm going to catch the ball. Travis Hunter is the best wide receiver in the draft. In the draft coming up this year. And he's the best defensive back also in the draft. You can put Travis in a nickel. That's his strength. He read the offense when he on defense because he don't play offense. He know what the quarterback trying to do. So that's why I believe, it's me. I believe Travis Hunter will be the second player picked from Colorado in the NFL draft. Now listen, you tell me what position you would like to see Travis Hunter play at the next level in the NFL. Wide receiver or defensive back. Now I want to see him play both. I know we all want to see him play both. What would be his strength to you? Wide receiver or defensive back? Let me know in the chat. Miss M. Johnson, wide receiver. Okay? Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all now, Travis Hunter is him. I think he's going to be the second player picked on Colorado. Shador will be the first. Travis will be the second. So that's 2 players Coach Prime will have on his resume that he can tell everybody, and everybody can see that he don't got 2 players drafted in the NFL. Now, here come the tricky part. It's gonna be the hard part, but I think Coach Prime can pull it off. I think some players on this list can pull it off. Well, Bernard, who's the third player on Colorado gonna get drafted? I'm gonna let you know right here. Don't get mad at me. The third player on this list that gonna get drafted is gonna be in the 3rd round. The 3rd round is where this player will get drafted. Shiloh. Now, you can kill me all you want. That ain't gonna happen. Listen, wherever Shador Sanders goes, the first pick, I predict Tennessee to gonna pick him first. Coach Prime, I'm telling you, it's already been worked out. Coach Prime said, yeah, you can pick it, but you gotta pick Shiloh up on your next pick. And that's why he going in the 3rd round. Shiloh will be picked at the NFL draft in 2025, and he's gonna be the 3rd player picked from Colorado. He gonna be the third pick. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Now, whatever you think, that's on you. All right. Shiloh will be the third pick from this NFL draft. He going right behind Shadur. Wherever Shadur go, the next team that pick gonna have to pick Shiloh. Coach Prime made it well clear that he want his two sons to play together, and they gonna play together, and they gonna have to use that third pick to get it. I promise you. I promise you. That's the way it's gonna go. He gonna have Shadur, he gonna have Travis and Shiloh picked in the upcoming NFL draft. That's three players so far that Coach Prime gonna have on his resume. I got three players that I know gonna be drafted in the NFL draft. Now, y'all let me know the players. You can put it down in the chat. Let me know how many players you think that Colorado gonna have picked from the NFL draft, and who do you think gonna be the ones that get picked. I don't gave you Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and Shiloh. You can hate Shiloh all you want. You can talk about him all you want. Shiloh Sanders was the best safety in college football 2 years ago before he got injured. You can't. He was the hardest hitting safety in college football 2 years ago before he got his elbow injured this year. And then when he came back, he got off to a slow start. He still came back with the most, I'm telling you, the most powerful contact hitter on Colorado. On Colorado. Now, who the next player that on Colorado that I think they're gonna hear their name called? BJ Green. You heard it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. BJ Green will get drafted by the NFL in 2025. BJ Green gonna hear his name called, y'all. BJ Green will hear his name called on draft day in 2025. He gonna be the fourth player picked. Now, if Shiloh don't be the next third player, you can swap them and swap their position. Shadur, Travis, and BJ Green, then Shiloh, right? Or it's going Shiloh or BJ Green. No matter who drafts Shadur, Shiloh going to that team next. You can bet that on. You can bet your top dollar on that. So I think BJ Green will hear his name called because over there on X and Twitter, they posted it. During the Honolulu Bowl, I think it was about 12 teams interviewed him at that bowl game this past weekend. 12 teams, not one, not two, but 12 teams interviewed him. They were curious about him. They want to know who he was, who that dude is out there playing like that. BJ Green. BJ Green will hear his name called on draft day. Now, the last person, number five. I got five players. I got five players gonna hear their name called, right? I told you Shadur Sanders will be the number one draft pick, followed by Travis will be the second player taken by Cleveland. So in the order, these are teams they're gonna be drafting. Tennessee drafting first, Cleveland, Brown drafting second, the New York Giants drafting third, and that's where BJ Green will end up at. The New York Giants, right? The next team that draft will be the New England Patriots. The fifth team will be the Jacksonville Jaguars. The sixth team will be the Las Vegas Raiders. The seventh team will be the New York Jets. And the eighth team that picking will be Carolina Panthers. Now, Shadur Sanders will be drafted number one. Travis Hunter, number two. Shiloh Sanders will be the third player that taken. I don't know what order of the draft, but he'll be the third. BJ Green will be the next player on Colorado being drafted. Now, who's that fifth player on Colorado that's not on my list now will be drafted? Here it is right here. to me. Now it's I really it between two players they're gonna get drafted. But the one player that I think they're gonna get drafted, one player I think gonna get drafted. Boy, it's a hard one, y'all. I'm pulling teeth between these two. All right, cause ain't but five of them gonna get a name draft. It I'm gonna say LeJohntay Webster. God, that's who I got. Now, in slides right beside his name, I got Block Bullet. I got Block Bullet. I'm telling you, one of those, one of those players gonna be the field player to get drafted, and the other gonna have to wait out the draft. Ain't for 32 teams, y'all. It ain't for 32 teams. It's only about what 200 something people gonna get drafted. So one of them gonna have to wait after the draft. So you got my Shiloh getting drafted. I don't care what how y'all put it, how y'all want to say Shiloh will hear his name called on that draft thing. And whoever draft Shadur gonna be the team that drafted. Now, I gave you Shadur gonna get drafted, Travis Hunter gonna get drafted, Shiloh gonna get drafted, BJ Green gonna get drafted, and LeJohntay. LeJohntay Webster. LeJohntay Webster is a wide receiver, man. Listen, LeJohntay gonna get drafted off last year team. Not to play when he was playing in Colorado, and he didn't play that bad in Colorado. Dude almost caught what 100 catches again. They looking at the tapes at LeJohntay from the team that he came from. I think what FIU. They looking at his tape then. The dude caught over 100 passes then, and then he came to Colorado. Check this out. Check this out now. Check this out. And then he came to Colorado when majority of the passes was to Travis, and still caught what 89. Man, who putting up numbers like that? And then I seen a video where he's working out in Atlanta with Jimmy Horn Jr. and Will Shepherd. Them people out there saying right now, I don't heard some people saying right now, LeJohntay out here working, boy. He remind me of the cheetah. I said, what? This boy here out here putting it down. Boy got a first step out this world. I said, you ain't gotta tell me. I saw it all you. You ain't gotta tell me. I saw LeJohntay. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. One but two wide receivers on Colorado this year that can get off the line of scrimmage. Well, three with Jimmy Horn Jr. It don't. You can't bump and grind with them. You cannot press cover them because they gonna get off the line of scrimmage because they got a first step. Travis Hunter can get off the line of scrimmage on press coverage. LeJohntay can get off the line of scrimmage on press coverage. And Jimmy Horn Jr. can get off the line of scrimmage with press coverage because they got their first step. They quick with it. They quick with it. They quick. They're gonna be quicker than the defender in front of them, and that's how they can get off the line of scrimmage. Well, Will Shepherd and who's the other guy? Number 6. I almost got his name. They were having trouble getting off the line of scrimmage because they don't have the feet work. They don't have the feet work. All you gotta do is go back and watch the tape, watch the game. It's showing you. It's showing you. They can get off the line of scrimmage when the defense is playing back, but when the defense up on them, they couldn't get off. Only 3 players can get off the line of scrimmage. That was LeJohntay, Travis, and Jimmy Horn Jr. Now, let's talk about some other players that gonna get they not gonna get drafted. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Alan. Draylon Miller. He had trouble getting off the line of scrimmage. Appreciate it, Alan. Listen. Now, after the draft, it's gonna be some players getting in the NFL. Yeah, Block Bullet gonna be one, right? And it's gonna be 2 more. It's gonna be 2 more, maybe 3 more, maybe three, maybe 3. I know 2 more after the draft gonna get a chance. Somebody gonna pick them up, and that's Jimmy Horn Jr. That Jimmy Horn Jr. gonna get picked up. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna get picked up. Yeah, if he's healthy, he gotta stay healthy. Now he got a bad record against him right now, and the record is, to me, he can't finish the season. That's the only knock gonna be on. The reason why he can't finish the season, he's injured. He's injured all the time. It's gonna be hard to get a team to pick you up if you can't play a full season, and especially in the Big 12. What if you was in the SEC or the Big Team, and now you finna go to the NFL? You gonna be able to be healthy? That's gonna be his dilemma. If he can stay healthy, Jimmy Horn Jr. gonna make it in the NFL because of his speed. His speed, and plus, Pat Sherman or the offense coordinator, and the last year they used him wrong in the offense. They try to use him as a decoy. Man, them damn decoy. Put him on outside where Will Shepherd was slow at and let him run that post and let him run that go. I guarantee you, Jimmy Horn would have smoked and his numbers would have been better than it was this year. If Pat Sherman, the offense coordinator, had used Jimmy Horn Jr. right. They got to use him right. If they had used Jimmy Horn Jr. right, but I got to give it to him. He was a team player. He didn't complain. He rocked on anyway, right? He rocked on anyway. Now he got to work on his hands. He dropped a lot of balls. He was doing it last year. He don't did, and the last tape they got on him, he dropped the pass, and a dude called an interception. So he got to get that he got to get that up. Yeah, he got to clean that part up. In his pro day, I think he don't got invited. He don't. And that kind of strange. Out of all the people don't got invited to the pro day, he the only one. Man, what's going on? What's really going on? Talk to me. Like I said, if they had to use Jimmy Horn Jr. right, that's just been my point, and got him in going earlier, he would have had better numbers than he had this year. This year. Then again, if he might get drafted. He might. You can't knock that. Hey, you never know who these teams are looking at, and what these teams gonna do. Just don't. I don't. I'm just going off the performance, what I saw this year and last year on the football field. Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Shiloh Sanders, BJ Green, and LeJounte will hear their name calls on draft day. If they don't, I will be totally surprised. I would. I would. Well, we know two gonna get drafted. But if Shiloh and BJ Green and LeJounte get drafted, that's gonna help Coach Prime going forward if he stay at Colorado in recruiting and getting players out of the transfer portal to come up there where Coach Prime don't have the money to compete with the Michigan, to compete with Ole Miss, Alabama, and Georgia with that NIL money. That's key, man. That's key. That's why when you look at Colorado in the transfer portal, they only can probably get about two or three good players. Uh, yeah, shit. Juju took up just about all the money just to get him up there. Then the next player they went after was who? Jaheim Otis. They know they need a player to take block bullets play. They know the only way Coach Prime can win, he got to stop the run. So he had to go out and get the highest grade defensive lineman in the portal, and that was Jaheim Otis from Alabama. And that's where excuse, they ate up the money. Colorado ain't got the money the other team. I don't care what nobody tell you. They don't try to tell me. I knew that was a lie. Yeah, they didn't have the money to compete with them. I mean, it sounds good when you own him, but I'm a true person. I'm an honest person. That's just me. I ain't finna sugarcoat nothing just to make it feel good just because I'm covering the team and I'm rooting for Coach Prime. You ain't got the money, you just ain't got the money. If you ain't got the money, you just ain't got the money. Ain't no need to get on YouTube, online, wherever you at, saying, yeah, they got the money, they gonna be able to compete. No, they ain't. No, they ain't got the money them guys got. Them schools been around for years. They don't want championship. They got alumni want they coach there. Coach Prime at a play, he got alumni that don't want him there. You can say it all you want to. Listen, Boulder, Colorado got the money. They got some millionaires and billionaires up there, but they don't want to give it to Coach Prime. They can get on the YouTube platform and shout all they want to. Yeah, we going for Colorado. No, they ain't. Put your money where your mouth is. I don't gave more money than they have. I ain't trying to toot my own horn. I don't gave more money to Colorado than they have. And that's why Coach Prime don't deal with it. That's why Coach Prime got Uncle Neely, Bucky, and reach the people to put his stuff out. That's why. Coach Prime know what's going on. They know what's going on. He know exactly what's going on. And don't think now time. He didn't tell Jerry Jones. Don't think now time. Wake up at 12 o'clock in the night you want to. Talking about Colorado shoot. Prime on the plane. Gone. Yeah. You don't owe you nothing. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe none of them nothing. Nothing. Better do what make you happy. Cause I'm gonna follow no matter where you go. My dog. Like I say, if they get drafted, it gonna help Coach Prime recruiting wise and that transfer portal wise. If if they get drafted. If they get drafted, it gonna help. Now, listen. Also, now, let's hear me on this. Hear me on this. Now, I didn't call this person name, but it's a good chance he could get picked up also. That's Will Shepard. But what Will Shepard gonna have to do is he got to show a sense of urgency. He dropped a lot of passes and his own film with Colorado. So he gonna have to go out there and do a little extra. He got to do a lot of extra, y'all. He gonna have to do a lot of extra to get drafted. And the positive part about Will Shepard, they can go back and watch him when he was at Vanderbilt against Florida in the SEC because he really beat them by himself. I watched that game. Q Dog in the bill. What's up, Q Dog? I don't tell you what he said. What you said. That's right. Follow Prime like I follow LeBron. Yeah, that's it. I don't follow LeBron. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. So I like LeBron off the field, but on the court, nah, Q Dog. Michael Jordan was that dog. Straight dog. We'll talk about that later. But listen, if Coach Prime can get these 5 players drafted, it gonna help Colorado. It gonna help every. What's up? What's going on, Big One? It gonna help Colorado in the future if Coach Prime stay there. If Coach Prime stay there, see, I ain't gonna one team to go out there and get Coach Prime. That's the one that had him now. I ain't one team I can go out there and get it. Because Jerry Jones loves the spotlight. He loves it. Jerry Jones can make it happen. If Jerry Jones want Coach Prime in Dallas, he the only owner can make it happen. Because money ain't gonna be no issue. What he care about spending $100 million ain't nothing. If he want Tennessee spot, Jerry Jones can pay it if he really want it. He can if he really want it. Jerry Jones would sell the phone to get Coach Prime down there to Dallas. He just gotta want to do it. If he really want Coach Prime, it gonna happen. But it got to happen before April. It gonna happen. That's my 2 cents on it. I hope Coach Prime don't go nowhere, but I'm telling you, if anybody can pull it off, it gonna be Jerry Jones and the commissioner Roger Goodell. If they want Coach Prime in the NFL, they looking at the numbers that Colorado has generated in TV while he up here in Colorado. Can't you imagine? If dog, he getting them kind of numbers at Colorado. Colorado 2 years ago, man, we ain't thought about their football team 2 years ago. We ain't never thought about Colorado football team 2 years ago. Who thought about a 1-11 team? What? They were the laughing stock of college football. Then they reached out and got Prime. They reached out and got Coach Prime, and Coach Prime went up there and changed everything for everybody. The economy, for the business owner, all along. The alumni can come back standing on the sideline. Them billionaires up there talking, up there in them suites, ain't wrote now check. Like I said, I don't wrote more money and gave more money to Coach Prime than they have. They really don't want Coach Prime there. Why? They want Coach Prime football team to run behind Ralphie. That's the tradition. And Ralphie, they took Ralphie to Texas, like I told you yesterday, and he don't even want to run. He ran to the 5-yard line and stopped and just jogged. But it's crazy. Man. He don't even want to run. I told you that yesterday. They want Coach Prime football team to run behind Ralphie as a tradition. They took Ralphie out to San Antonio, Texas, to the Alamo Bowl and let him land out there. And the TV cameras on it. Everybody saw it, and the camera was on. We said, "Damn, he didn't even want to run." So why y'all want to put that pressure on Prime? If Ralphie didn't want to run, what make you think them players want to run? Coach Prime got an HBCU football team, majority on black. We ain't used to running behind no damn horse or no doggone buffalo or no animal in a football game. These boys didn't grow up in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. No. And another thing, they want, I told you this yesterday also, I'm going to tell you again, they want Coach Prime and his football team. You already know what they want. They want them saying that song. Them boys, man, the culture ain't built like that. They don't want to sing that song. They don't want to sing that alumni song. They get up there and sing that Cam Newton song. Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it done. Welcome, 4th and 1. Well, we always get it. But don't, well, Coach Prime ain't bring them kind of players in there. Now they got one player they don't brought in now that might fit that song. That Alex McPherson. Give me some Tennessee whiskey. That Alex McPherson my IMG. That boy finna go to work. Coach Prime went and bought him a white boy up in there. That boy, y'all see that introduction? I told you that yesterday. Boy, that boy finna go in there and go to work. You hear me? I watched the film on him from IMG. That boy got a mean first step. Can you imagine him working with D. Lou, Warren Sapp for a whole off season? Man, this dude finna hurt somebody. That's a big old boy, man. That's a big old boy. Can you just imagine him riding Ralph? Yeah, Skull Bucks. Alex McPherson. That's my dog, y'all. That's what I'm rooting for. you know, boy, this year gonna be the year. I can't wait till this movie come out. I know he got another movie coming out now, but this year movie, boy, he got some character. Hey, I know I ain't supposed to. I'm supposed to talk about this tonight at 8 o'clock with Jr. and Steve Willis. But check this out. The new strength and conditioning show coach, right? He coming in. Boy, that dude came in. Boy, you better bunker up. You better bunker up. Drill sergeant. Boy. Hey, the number one YMC was back there playing with their hair and sleep. Come on, O. First day. First day, O. Really, O. Come on, man. You got too many people. You got too many people rooting for you, O. Well, this shit gonna be funny, man. Also, got to get a shout out to the special team coach, coordinator, Coach Michael. Dang, I forgot his name. I did a show on him. What is Mike? What? Pollard, Michael Pollard from the state of Georgia. Hey, he the new special team coach. I want to say congratulations to him for the job that he done. And we got also going to have a new running back coach. I can't tell you who they're going to be, but I can't say nothing. But they don't put it out anyway already, so they try to cut it off. But it's easy to figure out. That you done heard a couple of players I call his name. He been there. That didn't show it face. So I know who the running back coach is going to be. I mean, it's a big name, y'all. It's a big name. But like I'm saying, I wait till they put it out or tell me how to do it. Well, it don't matter. But like I said, we're gonna have new. I mean, it's about change that Coach Prime done, and when it come out, man, y'all gonna be saying, "Ooh, it's gonna be some things that y'all wanted." And Coach Prime finna do it this year. This year, Coach Prime can win the Big 12. This is the year. He got a couple more things he need to do. Couple more players, but I'm looking for him to make that move in the spring, because that's where Coach Prime make his move. He make him move in the spring, and everybody keep telling me. I'm sure they're gonna tell me tonight at 8 o'clock that Coach Prime gonna run this ball. But I'm here to tell y'all right now that quarterback that Coach Prime got, K. Salter, he the one who gonna run the ball. It ain't gonna be them running backs. I'm telling you that now. They gonna run it some, but they ain't finna just get no ball on 30 times. This boy finna add their ball. You thought Shadur throw their ball. K Salter, boy, he finna let this thing ride. He trying to go to the league too. Coach, don't you know? Coach Prime know what he got in K Salter. Coach Prime know. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Coach Prime can have two back to backs. Not one. I'm trying to tell you, two back to back Heisman Trophy one. He can have that. If he let, if he go back and watch the 2023 season when K Salter was at Liberty and bring that playbook to him, Coach Prime gonna have him two back to back Heisman Trophy one. You heard it right here on Sports Talk with Big Watts. I'm telling you right now, he gonna have two back to back Heisman Trophy one. If he go back and him and Pat Sherman use the plays that he ran in 2023 at Liberty. That ball was out there dealing 4,000 yard passes and 1,000 yard rushing. Them the numbers of a Heisman Trophy winner, y'all. Can you imagine he gonna come here and put them numbers up? But in order for him to put them numbers up, we need Omarion Miller to step up and be the leader that we want him to be. And if he don't, if he don't, if he don't, Coach Prime got to go in that transfer portal. He gonna do that anyway and find him another wide receiver to go with Joseph Williams from Tulsa on the outside. On the outside. Now, if Cal Michael is healthy and come back, he ain't got to do that then. That boy, that's gonna roll right there. He ain't gonna have to do nothing. He gonna be the next Travis Hunter. Everybody keep talking about Isaiah Hard's gonna be the Travis Hunter. Cal Michael is your next Travis Hunter. He that dude if he's healthy. They cut on him. They cut on him. They cut on him last year. Anytime you get cut on the inside, take your little time to come back. So if Cal Michael is healthy, Georgia boy, if he come back healthy and that mentality and work hard, he gonna be the next Travis Hunter. He just is. That boy talented. Play quarterback, running back, wide receiver, defensive back, special team, everything up here in Georgia 2 years ago. Straight dog. Straight out dog. Get down with you. But I'm telling you, the players, the new players, I'm talking about the new players that coming in. Reginald Hughes, linebacker from Jacksonville State. 6'2 or 6'3, 240 pounds. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you now. I'm trying to tell you. That boy right. I see the film work. He right now. Yeah, you're right, Simo. You're right. Michael Vick 2.0. I'm trying. He the fastest player on the team. Really, he was the fastest player on the team last year. He just couldn't race in that race. He was hurt. He just been cut on. But if O can get himself together mentally, O got to get himself together mentally and go out there. We know he can do it, but he got to want to do it, y'all. I can't make him do it. I can't talk him up to do it. You can't talk him up to do it. We can holler Marion Miller, the best wide receiver from here, from Georgia all the way up to Colorado. But if he don't want it, and if he don't want to do it, I mean, what else can we do? We know he can do it, but he got to show us that he won't. He should have been following Travis Hunter all year long, every move that he made by playing football. And he should have been, hey, this is my room. I'm finna take over. I'm that dude. Only reading Coach Prime fool with him last year because of Shadur. This Shadur thing. Coach Prime went along whatever Shadur wanted. Coach Prime kept telling us in the press conference, you heard what he said? I ain't got to keep telling y'all what Coach Prime said about Omarion Miller. I know he can do it. He ain't showing that practice to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Omarion Miller ain't got to convince me. I know it, that dog. He got to convince Coach Prime. That's his hurdle. Coach Prime. And then you let the new strength and conditioning coach to come in there and call you out, man, they should have put that on film. Yeah, I blame Buck on that. Yeah, you're right. That's real talk. He got to want it. We want it, but he got to want it. He got to want it. He's that dog. He can do it, and I'm sure he got to want it. He just got to want it. And don't be surprised. Don't get your feelings hurt. Don't get all upset if you don't see Omari Young Miller out there in that starting group. Coach Prime don't show. Coach Prime don't make believe out of me. It ain't what I want. It ain't what I see. It's what he want. Coach Prime gonna do what he want. What he want. Not what us want. I can get on here and holler free Barnes all day long. If Coach Prime don't see the work ethic in Barnes, hey, I ain't just sitting on here. I'm just talking. I'm just sitting on here talking for no reason about Barnes. If he don't go out there and put in the work, and your player too, don't go out there and put in the work, they ain't gonna see that fit. And Coach Prime care less what I say or think. And the same about you. He don't care nothing about what you say or think either. Because he gonna do it his way. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Huh? Why wouldn't he? Them players got, hey, it's called accountability. They got to go to school, do their schoolwork, something that they weren't doing last year. And I need you being ashamed about it. I'm the only content creator gonna talk about that part. Rest of them gonna shy over that part because they favorite player in the yeah, they weren't doing it. You got, man, you are a student first. Your mom and daddy should have told you that. Matter of fact, Coach Prime on camera saying, stop calling your mom and daddy, telling them lies. Tell them come on here and watch you go to class. Tell them come on here and watch you practice. Coach Prime saying that. I'm just repeating what he said. Don't get in your feelings because I'm saying, yeah, you know I'm talking about you. Yeah, yeah. Don't get in your feelings. Man, D. Watson, yeah, he sure will because I know you ain't. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. He wasn't doing the class work. Coach Prime sit up there in that last conference meeting, that bowl game. Coach Prime said, man, y'all don't know the half of what I had to go through dealing with these jokers right here. They asked him a question. Coach Prime, what have you learned from this team right here? Coaching this team. This is what he said. It's Coach Prime word. I told y'all Coach Prime talked too much at times. This is what he said. I learned how to be forgiveness. I said, damn. You tell me who he was talking about. And more than one of them. More than one. That's all I'm going to say. They got to go to, first of all, a student athlete must go to class. Half of them were taking class online. Coach Prime said in his first meeting, when the video dropped Sunday, you need to sit up front, number one, if you're a senior, and when you online, you need to be fully dressed. That let you know what they were doing. That let you know what they were doing. This last year, he said, Coach Prime said, I had some great players. I had some good players last year, but this year I want a great team. A great team. He want a great team. He want a great team. A great team. Coach Prime want that Big 12. He got to go through BYU. He got to go through Kansas, Kansas State, and Iowa State. All of them on the schedule this year. And the game that woke Coach Prime up, well, the Nebraska game should have woke him up, is that Kansas game. That offensive line of Kansas ran through our defensive line. That left and the linebacker. He agreed too. He was in that game too. He didn't make hardly no tackles either. Even though he was the best linebacker we ever had that I've seen this year. He missed some tackles too. Cam Simeon Craig was one of the leaders and the hardest hitters and Shiloh on the defensive side. They couldn't stop Kansas. That's why Coach Prime needs some bigger, faster, toughest players this year to win the Big 12. You can have a Heisman Trophy all you want. If your trenches ain't right and your team ain't tough enough and physical enough, you ain't gonna win the Big 12. And another game, besides them other four they gotta win. They gotta win that first game. Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech gonna run that football down their throat. And it's gonna be up to Colorado to stop. You're gonna have to prove us game one that your team done got better, Coach Prime. That's what that coach saying. We saw you couldn't stop the run in BYU. We saw you couldn't stop the run in Kansas. We saw you couldn't stop the run in Kansas State. We saw you couldn't stop the run at Nebraska. Well, Jay-Z got a song that said, him and Kanye West, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Hey, and wave it, and wave it, and wave it. Coach Prime gonna have to wave. He got to show him what he got. If Jaheim Oatis, big dude, big dude. Lightfoot, big dude, big dude. London Mary, defensive end from IMG, big dude, rugged dude. That's what Coach Prime need. If they them dudes, they gonna have to show us on the field. Not that one-on-one drill that I saw last year. You fooled me last year. Going one-on-one against each other without no pads. Yeah, even though you got to go through the drill, that looked good. I was impressed. But when you put the pads on last year, Jefferson Stone, Tyler Johnson looked good in practice. Tyler Johnson, the transfer in, looked good. Khalil Benson, Tyler Brown, all of them looked good in practice. But when they went up against other players, I'm just saying, it is what it is. But I see Coach Prime. That old Coach Prime eye, that old his eyes. Make sure you tell your players that you're rooting for to go to school. That's that tough love. If you can get on here and say, hey, I can't wait till you run that 40, you ought to be able to get on here online and say, hey, I know you're watching my show. Hey, I know you're going to be running that 40, right? And working on your 40. But you also got to tell me what 40 times 40. You need to tell me what 30 minus 40. Can you do that? Can you do that? That's that tough love. That's that tough love. It's more than being an athlete on the field. You also need to get them prepared for the real world just in case they don't make it to the NFL or the USF or the UFL. You got to get them ready for the real world. Like go take your trade. Learn how to be an electrician. Be a plumber. Be a roofer. Be a contractor. Be an engineer. Businessman. Can you do that? Can you do that? Yeah. He gonna run that 40. He gonna run a 4-4-40. Well, hell, do he know what time 4-4 times 40 is? Tell me that. Do he know that? Do he know that? Get on here and online like you always do and talk about the athlete, talk about the schoolwork. I can do that. I don't mind because I know they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it. Coach Prime know it too. That's why he telling me. If you go to a content creator page, and I'm telling you, I love them all, I wish them all, and you have people on your platform ain't telling them about their schoolwork and education part, you doing them a disservice because you know they online watching it. You know they online watching your show. All of them. Coach Prime, all of them. Everybody. Tell them to go to school. You ain't gonna tell them that. I'm gonna be watching. Even the ones on my show. We're gonna see tonight. Starting tonight. I'm gonna see with Steve Woodley. J.R. Ewing, tell them about the schoolwork, the academics part. We're going to start it out tonight because that's the part they need to get. Football is that extra stuff. Well, what are you going to do? What you going to do when you don't know how to do what you've been doing, playing football? When your name don't get called on draft day, what you going to do? You can't go back up there and hang around Coach Prime eating 3 times a day. What you going to do? Will J.R. Boxing said that tonight. Will Steve Woodland and Greg said on Thursday night. I'm starting off. Fellas, I'm rooting for you, but you got to go to class. You got to, man, listen here. If you can't read and write, it don't matter if you run a 4.240. Your agent going to take your money because you can't count. Your lawyer going to take your money because you don't know, you can't read and write. Your mom and daddy going to take your money because you just got a good heart, but you can't, they know you can't read and write. Your dogs waiting on you to come back home because they know you didn't make it to the, they know you got the NIL money. They waiting on you to roll it up and smoke it up and change it up. Only thing you're going to take back, I got a gold chain and a grill. Let me know how far that take you when you hit your 30s. Let me know how much that bill, can you pay for that bill when your girlfriend or your wife want to go to dinner or she want a pocketbook or a dress or some shoes? Can you take that gold change off and pay for that bill, that light bill, that rent when it's due? Tell me a content creator gonna tell you that. I got time today. Tell me another dude that be on the platform on these content creators. You already know. Tell me with JR Boxing. I'm gonna call it because they on my show tonight. JR Boxing, Steve Woodley. Let me know where they tell you that tonight. Because you know them kids watching. They ain't kids, they young men. I'm gonna stop calling them kids because you ain't no kid when you're in college. Because you get paid. Adults get paid and they get paid. They getting paid more money than you. Some of y'all get right now. They got to pay rent. Coach Prime can't hold your hand all the way. He ain't. And he should. He said, I'm so glad that I can just concentrate on coaching. I'm not no dad no more. That says a lot. That says a lot right there. But he know he got to pick up one or two of y'all to make up from what Shiloh, Travis, and Shadur is gone. And that's all right. That's what he's supposed to do as a coach. But what you gonna do with your opportunities while he holding your hand? Or you gonna go to school and do your work? That's what a real parent concerned about the most. Or he going to class getting his work? Damn that dig route he running. Damn that 100-yard rushing that he want, that y'all want, so y'all can go on YouTube, X, and Instagram and cheer about it. That parent ain't worried about that. That parent want to know at the end of the year, his year in college, is he gonna get that degree? He get that degree? Is he gonna get that degree, Coach Brown? Is he gonna get that degree? Well, he didn't get that degree, but he ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.4 and a 40. That's what he gonna take back home to the boys. And still they get drafted by the NFL. That's real talk. That's that tough love. We know, I know you ain't gonna talk about it because I'm watching. I'm gonna be watching. You ain't gonna talk about it. You ain't gonna talk about it on your show, but we gonna talk it on my show. We gonna talk about it. You ain't gotta watch. You ain't gotta watch Folk Talk with be watch. That's all right. Good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna help you more than I can hurt you. Been there and done that. Been there and done that. You got to learn how to read and write. You got to learn how to read and write. You got to pick one on. You got to pick one on. You got to pick one on. You got to know how to count, add and subtract, and multiply. Basic rules. Basic. Basic. Because if you don't, you're gonna have to pay somebody to do it for you. And then tell me how your checking account gonna look when you got to pay somebody to add it up for you. Let you know how much to do it, what it gonna cost to do that. You see, when I talked to Greg, he said we don't just talk about football. Matter of fact, we don't talk about football unless it's on. Greg said he'll send me a text that, man, you looking at the finance report? What about them CDs? Man, you're looking at the election. You see what the Republicans and the Democrats are doing? We looking at the states and the locals, because that's what affect us, city councils, county commission. Those men Greg said talk about. We don't talk about no football. I'm not being honest with you. I'm being straight with you. I ain't been knowing Greg a year, but we talk every day through text messages or phone call. He'll send me an article talking about the Democrats, what they're doing, or he'll send me an article about a finance report that I came out. What to look ahead in the future for. I'm just trying to tell you, the king y'all game. It's more than about a 40-yard dash. Yeah, this is sport talk show. But hey, if you're really here to change people's lives, like you said, y'all, you'll talk about it. See, I don't watch and I listen what people talk. Some folk talk this stuff really ain't about that life, y'all. I've been on here, well, I just been on here 8 months. I ain't called no name. I'm just saying, I just listen. I listen. All you got to do is listen. My mama told me a long time ago, if you listen at a person long enough, they'll tell you everything you need to know about it. Because they talk that talk, but they don't walk that walk. You know? See, when I talk about bonds, I be talking about bonds. When I say free bonds, free him on the football field because I know what he's doing in the classroom. People, when I went out there, they told me. And I done seen him posted on X and Instagram. He a 4.0 student. He might jump outside. Okay. He also got 100 in math. I say free Bond. Oh man, Bond can't get it together, boy. He about to get together. But that's okay. He can read a paragraph without stumbling. Free Bonds. Bond's gonna make it. With football or without. Why be wild? He know how to read and write, bro. He probably can't run a 6.0 in the fall, but he can tell you what 60 times 40. What's important to you? You tell me. I got time today. Coach Prime said he tried to raise millions, and that's what y'all keep hollering. But I don't never see you talking about the grades, the education part of the student body athlete. We're gonna talk about it now at 8 o'clock, and we're gonna start it with J.R. Box, and I'm gonna let Steve talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Cause we talk about it on Tuesday night now. We talk about it. Man, shit, we talk about everything. We're gonna make you laugh on Tuesday night, and we're gonna educate you on Tuesday night. And we're gonna talk about your performance on the field. You can take it any way you want. We're gonna get to your 100. Yeah, we root for you. But hey, we notice something. That's that tough love. That's that tough love. You can't rock with me when I'm doing good all the time. Cause ain't nobody out there doing good all the time. Somebody got some flaws in their life. I'd rather somebody point out my flaws while I'm living than to get up there and talk about my flaws when I'm dead. If you tell me while I'm living, that means I got a chance to make it right, to correct it, right? Yeah, that's what you do. Be watch, you out here in you out here in Boulder, Colorado. I said, yeah, I'm out here. Man, why you ain't taking no pictures and films of the players? That ain't what I'm out here for. Them players ain't got time for that. They don't want no camera up in their face all day. Shit, bucking them in the face all day, every day. You think they want to take a what I want to take a picture with them for? They ain't doing me no good. I know I went and I saw what I saw. Every player don't want that. Every time they throw that camera in Juju face, what he do? Man, he tell them, man, go on with that camera. Check it out. Everybody ain't about that camera. He been popular. He been on TV, you know. It's more than that, y'all. You got to educate somebody along the way if you're gonna talk that talk. You got to tell them the good and you got to tell them the bad. Coach Prime stood there and told him why you can't tell them. I'm gonna be watching and I'm gonna be listening. I ain't gonna be listening till you when you're on my show. I'm gonna see what you're gonna say. Coach Prime, I told you. Boy, you got to go to class. Don't be wearing no tank top. Get out them flip flops. Get out of them. A real dog recognize a real dog. Ain't know what big and small say? Big and small say a real dog. Recognize a real dog when you see one. Well, recognize a real dog when you really see one. We're gonna see. Hey, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B Watts tonight. Hey, I'm finna get ready to go off and get ready for the 8 o'clock show with Steve Whitman and J.R. Ewing, boxing. I call him J.R. Ewing. Man, it's gonna be a good show tonight. I'm gonna take them down a lane that they ain't never been before at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm telling you, we're gonna talk about it all. I'm gonna see what I want to see. And I know they are not gonna fix it. If you're gonna educate them, let's educate them the right way. The right way. Got to do it the right way. Now, it's a way of doing it. It's a way of saying it, and it's a way of doing it. But you still got to do it right. You got to do it right. You got to call it like you see it. Got to call it like you see it. Got to call it. See, my eye don't see what your eyes see. And then sometimes our eyes see the same thing. You won't say it, but I'll say it. You want something out of it. I don't want nothing out of it. That's the difference between me and you. I'm good. I'm good. Either way. I don't give a damn if he play in my backyard or my high school or wherever he at. If he ain't cutting out on the field, B Watt's gonna let him know. Montrez Walker, he already know. He already know. I'm from Georgia. Me and him from Georgia. Colton Hood, they already know. We all from Georgia. Juju, we from Georgia. We already know. You ain't doing it on the field. I'm gonna let them know. And the classroom, I'm gonna let them know. Let them know. You can't have it both ways. Just can't. You ain't being honest with yourself, nor the people that here want to be educated. And people, two things. If three, but it's two major things why people tune in to YouTube and social media. They want to be educated and they want to make a laugh. They want to laugh. Entertainment. That's it. That's it. I ain't trying to be no insider. Care less trying to be an insider. Whatever information come to me, they just send it to me. And I present it to y'all. I asked them, can I say it? Just like Michael Pollan yesterday. He was promoted to the special team. I said, can I talk about it? They said, yeah. I jumped on the right thing. Jumped on the right thing. Ain't too many other content creators that talk about Michael Pollan being special team coordinator. Something that we've been crying about for 2 years. When Coach Prime gonna get a special team coach? Well, they got one. Ain't hard too many people talked about. Uncle Neil said something about. I think we the only two that I know of, unless I miss somebody. Unless I miss somebody. That's it. We're gonna talk about it now. See y'all at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Appreciate each and one of you for rocking with me, whether you like me or not. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, welcome both in one. Well, we always get it done. Welcome both. Well, we always get it done. Cam Newton, shout out. Georgia boy. Peace. Love y'all.